Okay, guys, I am Cerakoting my rifle. I have two rifles I want to Cerakote, so I am making a temporary oven. I can. It needs to be about roughly 200 degrees for about a couple of hours, and it should be baked enough to. It'll be good. So I just want to show you how to make one. I bought this sheet for about 12 bucks from Home Depot. 18 inches center. I cut it. I put a line on, and just use a knife to just cut it through, and I just went over the table and just kind of bent it, and it ripped. So I keep the metal part so it's intact. On the back side, it's like this reflective stuff, so it stays. So the last piece that you are left with is 24 inches, which is you're gonna need when you fold them together, fold them up 4 folds, it'll make a box. And then on the top and the bottom, you'll have an extra piece. So that's why you cut it this way. In fact, I'll take one more piece off, and then the other 3 will stay together, so I can just tape them. So the 4th one is gonna be I'm gonna make it shorter, so when it comes in, it'll close inwards, and it'll create a seal. So just next step is to now get the other piece done. Okay, so final product, 18-inch sides, top and bottom. I used the road signs, people put like garage sale signs. I used that sign, I kind of bent it. You can see the edges. That's gonna be where I'm gonna hook my stuff on. And these are the hooks I put on there, so I can just take the hook and hook to that when I want to get it done. Here's how I'm going to heat it. I bought it for $5 from a garage sale, and it's got if you can see, 300 all the way to 450 degrees, and I made a hole here, so it'll go in like that into that, and if already covered it, it'll be like that. And I'll just control the temperature, and then I will also have a secondary hole somewhere, actually over here, not high but low, so the heat, because heat will rise, so I'll put it right here, and then I'll put the probe here. That way the probe can get the heat and tell me what exact temperature is on the inside. I need to have it about 200 degrees for 2 hours, and I'm done. So that's what my plan is. Here's my makeshift rod, and that's my Ruger, and I'm converting it into a 300 Win Mag. So it's right here. If you can see, I don't know if you can read or not. There you go. So I got the barrel, installed it, put a muzzle brake on it. And when I get it done, I'll show it the whole thing to you. Anyways, and then the 6.5 Creedmoor that I'm building, so it's been sitting in the safe for too long. So anyhow, so here's a basic setup like we talked about, and I'm going to now probably 30 bucks at the very most, because I had to buy this tape, and this is the stuff I bought, and here's the tape that I bought, and it's a reflective tape. This kind of keeps it. This is the only, and these 2 strips is all junk. Here's what I took a half a pipe and made this a long pan. So I'm going to just kind of pour some acetone and put the barrel dip in it, so it can all clean up, and then so there's no moisture or dirt and debris before I flash it. So, and here's the cuts. So I didn't cut the inside, so all it's on the inside. You see there are no cuts. See that corners, so there is gonna be no cuts. So you can't even see so that's how it is. And then again, It's a pan. I had a old truck clutch band I used to raise it up. It actually has another pan underneath, so I'll do the job. Okay, so broke down everything. Instead of using bead blaster, I did 1000 grit sandpaper. 1000 grit sandpaper, and so take all the to give it a little bite for the Cerakote. So this one's the Sigma 5 Creedmoor. I've had it for a year. I'm now working on, and this is the Ruger 7 mil converting into a 300 Win Mag with a muzzle brake. So I already kind of assembled it. So I'm gonna paint it like that because I'm not gonna ever take this off. So I'm gonna keep it like that. And also I had put it together because I'm running out of time. So, but I just decided to go ahead and paint it together because it's not gonna come off. It's gonna be fine this way. So degreasing it, and then I'm going to chase the water out, any other contaminants with the heat gun, and then it's gonna go into the oven after Cerakote painting, and then I'm gonna bake it. Okay, thank you. Acetone bath, um, 30 minutes. I move it around to make sure it's in there. From here on out, mask and gloves required. Latex-free gloves. I'm dressing out you can see this little change of color. That's like liquid that's in there. So I'm trying to get all that, make it dry. That's the next step. As long as it dries and there's no oil residue, so all the oils and everything else can come out. Instead of, this is a shorter way to do it, easier way to do it. And you can bake the pork for like at 250 degrees for about an hour. You get the same result. This way, I make sure that it's dry, everything is out, and I can physically see it a little more faster, basically. Okay, so done with the spray, 3 even coats. You can see. There's my other pieces. That little bastard, it's called the muzzle brake for 6.5. Here's my 300 Win Mag. Right there. Turned out pretty good, looks like. Now, next thing is we're gonna bake it. Okay, so this worked out. So here it is. 229, 200, and up you go higher, about 227, need about, say, 180, 190, 124 on top, obviously 250, I'll just turn it off about, so, but I'll tell you, the oven actually melted. It's okay. It was only 20 bucks. So did the job. Didn't have to pay somebody. Did it myself. So now I'm gonna let it cool down. Then I'm gonna get the parts out. Look pretty good. Everything's baked up pretty good. Yep. All parts look pretty good. That's the gun I'm working on. Okay guys, last video. Here's the finished product. My 300 Win Mag that I rebarreled, Cerakoted, re-triggered, restocked, completely custom. and put a muzzle brake. And this is gonna be my elk gun for this year. So hopefully I get lucky with the elk in Montana. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, really happy with the bullet performance during the break-in process. Two shots to the right, adjustment, 2 shots to the right, adjustment, 2 shots to the right, adjustment, right on target. So that's after shooting about 10 shots, single shots, just to get the barrel to break, and then 2 shots 8 times, and then 5 shots 2 times, and then I was done.